pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He keeps it on the design run. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
There's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. Change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. third down for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Dropping back. It's Lewis. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the ball.
Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play. Scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Quick spin on the run. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And there's the handoff. Takes an open space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Well, he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. and it's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Someone moved this a bit too early. It'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the same runner's got it again. Breaks free. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really love to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 35. It in the last possession, and they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to scramble, trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. Signs the quick throw. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. The pocket breaking down. Who's going to take off here? Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. An empty backfield on second and short. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much
much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's McClellan. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff to the back. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Lewis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Jackson. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Toss play, back heads to his right. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield with no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
It's an out route, the catch made. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. And they do finally catch him. Good effort by the returner, but time runs out in the first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Oh, he's got a crease here, look out. Gets some blocks. Still going, it's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
LSU 17.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. He's got room to run. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The game is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the ground. It's Jackson. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Lewis. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Back in motion now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lindsey. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. The offense has been very efficient on fourth down so far. Let's see if they can make it. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Ducks are in the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's complete on the crossing route. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the
chef. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Lewis. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. His short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Finds his man. It's McClellan. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled, but first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
But another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's Watkins. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass is caught. The man was wide open that time. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. We're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he knocks through the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They lose the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That is broken up and incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's McClellan. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20.
Here we go. Logger, Acorn.
Wants to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but